Good Wednesday morning, ladies and gentlemen. Hump Day. Why do we call it Hump Day? Because this is the day we get over the hump, or those of you that are working get over the hump. But today is also the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. It's the day after yesterday, day before tomorrow. It's right now. And right now just went right on by. So if there's anything you want to do, you better get busy doing it. Also, never worry about what you cannot change. And hey, Google, what's the temperature at Fort Clark Springs, Texas?
In Fort Clark Springs, it's currently 66 degrees.
60 and 6.
60 plus 6 is 66.
Very good. I'm proud of you. Thought she might have something to say to that. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Denver, Colorado?
In Denver, it's currently 13 degrees. Due to current wind conditions, it feels like it's 1.
Yeah, that's terrible, isn't it? Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Dallas, Texas?
In Dallas, it's currently 69 degrees.
Well, that's amazing, isn't it? But anyway, moving right along to, I got an email from a fellow named John, and it says, Toyota will make around 200,000 electric vehicles in Kentucky in 2 years. They are building a battery plant in North Carolina. It says they only made 25,000 EVs in all of 2022, and the goal is 650,000 EVs, electric vehicles, by 2030. So, what does that say? It says a lot. Also, Ford Motor Company is building what's called the Blue Oval City, and I believe it's in Tennessee, which is going to produce several 100,000 electric vehicles per year in a few years. But on and on we go. I just thought I'd mention that. I know a lot of you don't care about electric vehicles. I happen to have one. I'm glad I do. So far, so good. But anyway, moving along. What do we got, guys? Today, I already did that. Did that. Still in my Class C motorhome here in Fort Clark Springs, Texas. Got a little tiny home there. And I may do I never thought about doing a video of that, of my home base here as a tiny home, but I think I will because, it's 450 square feet. A really unique setup with this big cover for the RV and stuff. So I may do a tiny home video there. So move along, Rusty. Get the comments. Okay, here we go. Nikki, OMG, that much money? Whew. No, thank you. Yikes. That was on the tiny Home Depot. Well, if you think that's how I try to buy a real one or whatever. Everyday Explorer. This was on car camping. This was in the Toyota Prius when I was going camping in it. Says nice setup. Yeah, it was. It worked for me for several years, and I've traveled all over the West and enjoyed it. I did. Same person, thumbs up. This person's name is Justin on the tiny, could you live in a storage building? That was the name of the video. He says, I have that much money in one of my cars, and if prices keep going up, that's where I may be living. Anyway, yeah, that's true. That's true. Van and Hailing, feeding big game is illegal in Colorado. Apparently it's illegal in a lot of states, so we'll see. Lisa Richter on the walking stuff. What's the phrase? Shooting ducks in a barrel. That's what it is. Pretty area out there, though. Yeah, it is. And it's really, this is kind of a deer hunting area in Texas for sure. Oh, today for the video, you'll get I think I did a Trike Man video, and hopefully I got it scheduled right. I'll have to double check because ain't much telling. I had one come up at 11 o'clock at night. So, oh, Mr. Predictable here. Dave Edelman, love my friend Rusty. Water leaks are the devil. You will figure it out, and this will be history. I am not into cold weather either. Semper Fi. Semper Fidelis. Hey, Google, what does Semper Fi mean?
According to Wikipedia, Semper Fidelis is a Latin phrase that means always faithful or always loyal. It is the motto of the United States Marine Corps, usually shortened to Semper Fi. It is also in use as a motto for towns, families, schools,
Okay. That's enough of the crap. Anyway, yeah, good morning. Now, this is Lisa Richter. That's interesting that the electrics are all sold. Gun Chevy has a ton of bolts sitting on the lot, and they seem like they're just sitting because there's always 2 rows of them. Maybe they're restocking as soon as one leaves. I don't know. And you might check and see if some of those are sold. You know, they're just waiting on the owners to come pick them up, because in Castroville they had 22 the day I went there and got mine, and all of them were sold, but the one I got. That's right. All of them were sold. Susie Hayden, right now the weather out west is very unpredictable, expecting major snow this week. Best idea is to stay where weather is warmer. You are one that totally knows that. I guess you're right, Susie. I don't plan on going anywhere for a while because I got a doctor's appointment on the 10th of March, and then spring break is right after that, so we'll have to wait on that. Gobsmacked says, we got 2 here. Informative video, Rusty. Ever run across rattlers? No, but they're here. They're certainly here. That's a fact. You know, there's no doubt that there's rattlesnakes in this area. Not a lot. I mean, I've lived in Texas for 77 years, and I've probably seen 4 or 5 in my whole life. Gobsmack says, I thought your 11 p.m. posting was a sign that you were launching an around the clock channel, Rusty 24/7. Figured Ted Turner was involved. Yeah, that's what it was. Me and old Ted getting together here. Anyway, James on Good Morning says, hello, Goat Man. Our local news comes from Louisville, Kentucky. It's not all bad news. For a health note, they said, don't think you're doing yourself a favor by drinking diet sodas. Oh yeah, no, that's for sure, because of it's because of uh, the sweetener they use. That's what it is. Diet sodas they are low in calories, but the sweetener is deadly. But I drink one, well about maybe 3 times a week. So we'll see. I may break that habit. I could quit it today if I wanted to. Thank you, James. RV Living with the Geezer. I have my own talking road near Fort Davis, miles and miles, and never see a single vehicle. Yeah, they got some good roads out there. Check his channel out on YouTube, RV Living with the Geezer. This is E.V. Hodge. We are all unique. That is true. We should be able to be that. Let's give one another the space to be unique. That's correct. I do me, you do you. This is John. The dreaded water leak. Hello, Rusty. This may not help directing the leak, but if you want to verify, you could disconnect your water shoreline and then engage your water pump to see if it cycles on occasionally, just to verify that it is in the line somewhere. Yeah, that's very true. That's a good way to check for water leaks, is you got to turn on your water pump and see if it cycles on and off. If it does, then you got a leak somewhere. Thank you, John. This is Joe 9209. I don't see a coin payment device on your washer and dryer. Otherwise, I might consider your offer. That was on my Rusty's laundromat. Scotty Thompson. Hello, Scotty, from Wisconsin. Says, there's a huge snowstorm in my town, Superior, Wisconsin. 10 to 12 inches of snow from this Wednesday night till Thursday night. So I might not have Thursday night bowling league this week. Well, come on, Scotty, get out there and bowl. We got to have a bowling report. Thank you for your comment, though. This is Joe 9209. If Romeo is still in the RV, could he be responsible for the leak at the bottom of the shower? He could be, but I doubt it. Or it could be the goat. Scotty says, cool comment call. Boondocking with Dennis. Check his channel out on YouTube. Good evening, Rusty. Just running this playlist, amigo. That was my birthday gift to me, my new home. That was in Cloudcroft, New Mexico. It was a wonderful place with a beautiful view. Temperatures were too cold in the summer, though. Good God. I mean, it'd be in the 30s in July and August. Jeez, man. That's a little too much for me. But anyway, I sold it. Ernie Mello Yellow, like when Rusty mentions campgrounds in town he visits, it's a must for me to look these up on YouTube and watch. Keep them coming. Thank you very much, Ernie Mello. Big Boss Man. Looks like the police are watching for Rusty. They want to make sure he's on his meds. Yeah, that's for sure. In fact, they sent me, well, they're going to send me a form from the doctor's office so I can list all my medications. I don't have any. Uh, Joseph Astling, how much? Oh, on the electric trikes. The electric trike. We'll go to electrictrikes.com, find out. They're $1,500. Travis Foster on the tiny homes says these tiny homes remind me of the company homes that were built all over the coal mining sites. Talk about owning your soul in the company store, owing your soul to the company store. You never would have thought that Home Depot was into this stuff. Yeah, I guess, well, they sell building materials. Hiking with Jackie Boy, I have to agree, water leaks can be a pain. That's for sure, babe. Russell Allen. Many gas stations these days have backup generators to keep operating during power outages. As electric vehicles become more popular, they will probably power charging stations too. Yeah, some people you can figure out a way to use their car as a charger. Al K. Hi, Rusty. You have influenced me. Now, every time my dog takes a dump and I bag it, I think of you. You keep doing you. Well, thank you, Al K. That was a tongue-in-cheek comment. Alex V. There are no more roads like that around here anymore. Where's around here, Alex? Time for dirt. We've scheduled our videos at wrong times several times accidentally. LOL keeps your followers on their toes, Rusty. Yeah, well, the way they do, the way they have the time thing set up, it's real easy to make a mistake. Alex V, you're hotter than Arizona now. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Quartzsite, Arizona?
In Quartzsite, it's currently 50 degrees. Due to current wind conditions, it feels like it's 42.
Yeah, it does get windy out there in the desert. It can be, and if it's any kind of rain, you got a mess. James Ortiz, maybe Romeo had a leak. He could be. You never know what Romeo's doing around here at night, and the rooster too. Zeus. This is the person's name. Zeus my do chia seeds W. Hello. Could you give your P.O. box? Would like to send you a card. Thanks. Yeah, it's P.O. Box 146, Bracketville, Texas 78832. La Patrie, Middle Tennessee, Weather and Life, and Casita Good. Well, thank you for that, La Patrie. Alex V, could be rabbits, could be on the leak. Got a lot of helpful comments on the water leak. Tracy Phillips, nice chat and driving video. Wishing you the best on finding the dreaded water leak. Well, guys, I did say I tightened a couple of little fittings. That must have been it because there hasn't been a leak of any kind. I've checked under the RV where it was and stuff. I've looked. I can't find anything. Kenneth Copeland, will you answer the question and let us know what Will you answer the question and let us know what is this poop it's dropping in the back of Do you think you know it all, you disgusted old perverted bastard? Oh, Kenneth, boy. Oh, boy. Thank you so much. I'm the perverted bastard. Waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda. We're going to hide you from the channel, Kenneth. You take your sick mind and stay in the closet, baby. Adios, Kenneth. Forever. Matilda says, thank you. And that's a good old, how about just some scrambled eggs with bacon, hash browns, and some toast, and a little orange juice. How about that, Matilda? She goes, oh, okay. Anyway, that's good. Well, thank you. God, well, what a way to wake up, huh? Tracy Phillips, nice chat and driving video. Wishing you the best on finding the dreaded water leak. You're welcome. Or thank you. This is Dare Trixa. Good evening from the German North Sea. Well, hello, Dare Trixa. Good morning to you. Anyway, this is Philip Smith. Leo law enforcement officers. Oh, that's what LEO means. I didn't know that. Learned something today. Let's see where we at. We'll do about 3 or 4 more and shut her down. Alvin Masso, Rusty, have a wonderful day. You too, Alvin. W. Thurman, good morning, Rusty. Already watched new video. Hope you tighten. Hope you tighten fixed. Hope you tighten fixed the problem on your water leak. Yeah, I hope so too. But apparently it's not leaking anymore. So, Everyday Explorer, great comment called good points on hunting and truth. Shouldn't bow hunt unless you're proficient and trained extremely well. Yeah, it's real easy to wound a deer with a bow and arrow. I mean, and it's also easy to wound them with a rifle. If you don't know what you're doing, you want to shoot for the shoulder area because that's where the heart is, and that way they go down pretty quick. That's a shame. I mean, but that's the way it is. King for a day on the leak. Could it possibly be condensation? No, it's actually been very, very, very dry. So we'll do 2 more here. JS, he's quoting something I said. Government is supposed to guide the nation if they have information about things you and I don't have. LOL, that's a progressive's point of view. Don't wear a mask. You don't need it. If you get this vaccine, you won't get sick. Well, whatever. I'm not sure what you're saying, JS, but thank you. Bob Steen or Stein. Matilda has a full gut this morning. Let's be thankful it didn't include any of that delicious pig flesh we call bacon. Yeah, I hear you, man. We'll go down here. We got one here. Texas Lady, good morning. Great comment call. Windy day up my way again. And thank you for your comment. And then Uber Girl Barbara, great topic, Rusty, food and hunting. Sherry Hooker says, during hard times, we fed our 4 kids on hunted meat and fish. In Georgia, you can put out feed except during hunting season. If you hunt over feed during hunting season, there is a hefty fine. But anyway, guys, from Fort Clark Springs, Texas, let me give you a goat kiss. Here's a good morning goat kiss from the one-eared stinking goat. But anyway, yeah, from Fort Clark Springs, Texas, on Hump Day, Wednesday, February the 22nd, this is Rusty78609 saying, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy anything you want, anytime, but if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Doesn't cost you a penny to use the link. What else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you will not want to eat so much, as in snack. And the only way to lose weight and keep it off, and you know it and I know it, is what? Eat less. That's the only real diet you need. Just eat less. That's it. Smaller portions. Get a smaller plate. That does help. And then what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in really deep, hold it for a few seconds, and then breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress. And relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. And then what else? Yeah, do that several times a day. And then what else? Stretch. 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 Swivel, swivel, swivel. Walk, walk, walk. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Exercise your body once or twice a day, every single day. Why? Because you'll feel better immediately, and you may live longer, healthier because of that one thing. And then stand guard at the door of your mind. This is your brain, your frontal lobes, your consciousness. All those little neurons in there are forming neural links, which is every single thought you have. So give your neurons something positive to work with. Pretty simple, huh? Thumbs up, accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. At ease, carry on, adios, bye-bye, hasta luego, vaya con Dios, aloha until the next video, which I think is a Trike Man video, and on we go, guys. Carry on, bye-bye.